Imaan. You were the actress, Jen,
Yeah.
in Lady of the Night, my latest short film. And again, we are so happy that you took this opportunity. Um, we're honored to be able to collaborate with you. You really served the role justice and you brought the
Yeah.
character to life. So that's what I was looking for as a director. And you masterfully played the role of Jen, an abused woman with an abusive past with such strength and vulnerability. I want to know, why did you choose to portray this character once the script was sent to you?
Well, as I mentioned, you did a great job with the script.
Thank
I
you.
loved
Thank you.
it. I read it and it already spoke volumes to me. And I saw a very interesting character in the sense that she was someone that other people might have otherwise judged just for like a glimpse kind of look.
Yeah.
Even that I'm not gonna lie, like parts of her I might have otherwise judged if I wasn't an actor, And so I, but I read that and I realized in that and in playing her that she is just like every single one of us.
Yeah.
She is human and she is raw and she's beautiful. And she, like every single one of us, wants to ultimately what everyone wants. They want to love and they want to be loved. And, she wanted that from Abigail's character and from just generally, or from like whoever it would have been in that moment.
Yeah.
And I saw someone who was raw and beautiful, and maybe people, and I wanted people to see that she is human and to play her in a way that people realize that and don't judge her for it. And there are people out there who might be able to relate to her story either very directly or in a kind of indirect way, or they
Yeah.
can relate to elements of her story like I could
Of
perhaps in a way,
course.
or I brought a part of me into her story. And so that to me, it was like, I want to be able to do that in a great way that people see that and feel like their feelings are being validated when they watch me play someone like them or whatever, and realize that they're okay, they're safe.
Yeah, no, well said. That's why, again, you were chosen. And that's why I was so excited to work with you. Is I often say, whenever I reach out to people that are looking to collaborate with me, do they respect the story? Like, it's not so much do they like the story, do they respect it? Because anyone can just like it and say, yeah, that was cool, that was interesting. But you took it to another level where you actually resonated, maybe not directly with Jen, but elements of her as you described. Um, and I think, again, back to like the writing, thank you again for commending my work. But that was highly flattering when you said that you believed the words that she was saying. Like there was nothing where it was like awkward or weird for you, or uncomfortable. You spoke every line and you never turned to me and said, can I say this differently, or can I change this word? Again, that's, I get, a testament to my writing. But at the end of the day, I'm always looking for challenges, I'm always looking for changes, and the roles seem to speak to you, right? And I'm just so happy, again, like we had that experience together, and I was able to direct you in that performance. You're a pleasure to work with, very accommodating, very insightful too, on how we can approach certain takes. And my God, like, hard worker. There were times when you got me energized and said, yeah, you're right, let's get back into it, let's get back in, come on. Because there were moments, right, we were slipping that vigor, and we had to take a pause, a break. I don't know if you remember.
It was
And
a little cold. I think that's why people were getting a
yeah,
little
it was a little cold, right? But I remember that because the chemistry is just as important, right? And I remember speaking to you and Abil, and I just reminded you guys like what's happening in this scene, like why you need to convey more emotion, why it's heartbreaking, to achieve all those little nuances, right? As you remember from the short, there's moments where I just cut back to you, just showing your reactions to certain things, right? Some were intended, some were unintentional, but that's the power of editing. But
no.
we achieved an emotion. We achieved evoking something out of the audience. So I'm really grateful for that.